Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to make my case and my argument for God. Now, this argument is not a scientific argument. It is not a theological argument. It is not a philosophical argument. It's a linguistic argument. Now, I don't believe in that God in the sky who controls everything and all that. What I believe in is I believe in nature, in the universe, and that nature created the world. Sort of the way that people have always said that God created the world. I believe that nature is the ultimate power that controls us. Sort of the way that people think of God as the ultimate power that controls us. I believe that nature, or the universe, basically created us sort of the way that God created us. And so, nature fits very closely the definition that we've always had of God. And even before Abrahamic monotheism, there were things like the concept of Brahman, which very much is the pantheistic concept of God. Pantheism is basically the belief that the universe is God, or Brahman was basically all existence, universe. Or then in Greek mythology, there was Gaia, who was not the goddess of the earth, but was the earth herself. Or people always say things like Mother Earth, and stuff like that. Now, does using the word God cause confusion? Well, let me say this. Here in America, when we talk about a muffin, it's basically this sweet, round, big food. Sometimes you might put like fruit in it, or it's something very similar to a cupcake. Here in America, that's what we refer to a muffin as. But when you go to England, a muffin is this round bread. So doesn't that cause confusion as well? Or here in Minnesota, we refer to soda pop as pop. But isn't pop also a type of music? So doesn't that maybe cause confusion? So, other things. Other things. How about, when we say high, talk about someone being high. It could mean sort of the way they're feeling from drugs, or it could actually mean up above. So, does using the word God cause confusion? Well, maybe, but the conventional concept of God fits a lot more closely with nature than high fits with high, or pop fits with pop. So, or how about the word dish? It could mean this glass thing that you put food in, or it's also a word used to define a beautiful woman. So, come on. Nature and the supernatural concept of God are much closer than all these other different words, and yeah. So, confusion? That might be a problem. But now some people might say, well, why use the word God? I sort of explained it to you. Nature fits very heavily the definitions and the different understandings that people have already had of God. And secondly, there were concepts of different gods and goddesses that were thought of as different aspects of nature. And I will admit there are pantheists who use words other than God. Some might say the all. Actually, quite a few of them do. Some will say Brahman. Some might say the goddess, or some might say Mother Nature. But, I mean, if you have a problem with using the word God, then, I don't know. I've kind of given a good reason on using the word God, and, or what I think of as a good reason, and I've kind of commented on the whole thing about confusion, and if people assign baggage on me, I can just explain that I'm a pantheist. I mean, it's not that difficult, ladies and gentlemen. So, thank you for watching. Shalom.